Okay, so I'm back with another whispering video. This one isn't going to be a soft-spoken video. I know a lot of people asked me to do a soft-spoken video, but the way it's set up in my house, there's a lot of people moving around, and it can be quite noisy, and it can be quite hard for me to find time to actually make a video like that. So it won't be today, it might be in the next few days that I can make one like that, so bear with me, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So for this video, I wasn't really sure what to talk about, so I had to write down a lot of ideas because I felt quite stuck. I didn't know what I should talk about and how much you want to know about me, or how much I should reveal, or if I should just keep things quite general and happy, or if I should, get quite deep and emotional and stuff like that. So for this video I just decided I might just talk about myself a little bit more, but not in great detail. Well, not in extensive detail. So I might just actually lower the camera a bit, just like that. That's better. Hello. Yeah, because I have all the stuff written on my hand. So a bit about me. Okay, well, I'm 22, and I graduated college last year, and now I am working for a very high-end men's clothing shop in the town where I live, and I don't actually work on the shop floor, I work on their Facebook page. So basically what I do is I post updates for them, I do banners, I do posters, I do designs, I try and come up with quirky, fresh ideas, specifically aimed at younger people around my age, maybe. Just it's another form of advertising, to get people engaged and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I was hired at the end of November of last year, and so I've been there for over a month, maybe. It'd be nearly 2 months now at this stage, if I count up all the weeks. And so I got that job, and it's been great, and I love doing it. I know sometimes there's jobs you get and you wake up in the morning and you think, oh Jesus, I really don't want to go into work today, but this job is not like that. This job is actually, it's so much fun because I love creating things, and I love working with Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff. And I'm all self-taught on Photoshop and Illustrator. I didn't do any of that, with a teacher or a course. I did have tutorials and stuff on YouTube, but no one-on-one interaction with somebody who could teach me. So I had to learn all that by myself. And I have this love of designing things and art, and I can't draw. I cannot physically draw something. I'm not good at it. And neither can I, do wonderful masterpieces in Photoshop or Illustrator. But I can design things. I can, do banners and posters and things. Not the traditional art form, but sort of more marketing love doing. I really, really love doing all that kind of stuff. And I have a website, and if anyone would like to see some of my work, I can link you to it if you ask me for it. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the past while, and I'd love to get a career, like a proper career in that, because where I'm working now is only part-time, and it's great, no, I love it, but I would like to get something, a full-time position as a designer. I think it's wonderful. And the funny thing is, for the past 4 years in my course, I did a computer course, and it was all programming and hardware and stuff like that. Well, we didn't really mess with any hardware, but it was kind of theory and things. But a lot of that just didn't kind of click with me, and this did, and I only realised quite late, near the end of the course. So yeah, but I know now that I love it, and I really, really enjoy, I could spend hours, I could spend, an entire day just working on one piece, and it would just, the time would fly by, I wouldn't even notice. So yeah, I got that position. I was very lucky to get it, and I think this is a great place to step off and get other work from, and move on in time to something great. What else? I also like singing. I think I mentioned that in some of my videos. I love singing, and I can't sing many songs, but I try. I've recorded a few, and I have a SoundCloud, and if anyone would like a link to my SoundCloud, I will give you the link if you ask. So I love singing so much. I love recording. As I said before, I have a fascination with sounds and how, the editing process behind that, and all the different tricks and techniques you can use to make something sound amazing when, you get it from its raw form and turn it into something amazing like that. I'm not saying that my stuff is amazing, but I enjoy working on it. I enjoy working on it as much as I enjoy creating it, recording it. It's the process that I love. And what else? Yeah, I think it's just art in general. I really have come to realize in the past 2 years that I love art. I have this love. It sounds so strange when I talk about it, but I have this love of colours and just minimalist designs and pure simplicity and just elegance in work. Some pieces can be so simple and yet powerful. I saw this graphic designer, he showed me a business card that he had done, and the front of the business card was just all red. It was just a rectangle, and it was just red, pure red. And I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was just stunning. It was just so simple, but it was so impactful, and it wasn't just the standard red. It was kind of a darker red, not terribly dark, but it was just an off red. But it was incredible. It was just it's almost like modern art, where you look at a piece and somebody goes, "What are you looking at?" But it was amazing. It was just incredible. I wish I thought of that. And there was loads of others, but it's things like that I love. Whereas some people might just see the colour red. I might see, scarlet or rose red or sunset red, or pale red or brick red. I see kind of like the subtle variations in the colours. I used to do a lot of painting when I was younger. Models. I used to paint models, the Lord of the Rings models, and God, I'm such a geek. But I spent hours and hours and hours looking at the boxes with the finished models and the magazines with all the finished models, and I spent so much time studying the different shades and the different highlights and the different washes and things, and looking up tutorials on how to do it properly, and spending then hours myself on a model that was that size, or that size. I remember spending days working on one model, just to get it right, and just getting the colours right. And so I have this love of colours, like Mirror's Edge, that game, I'm pretty sure awoke something in me that really made me want to, or gave me a real passion for design, because up to that I enjoyed painting the models, and looking at nice pictures. But before that game came out, before I played it, and then after I played it, I really loved design and creating simple things, but making them like powerful and expressive like that. So yeah, colours. God, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. This video's getting weird. What else? I have a funny story. It's hilarious. It's not, but it's a story. Last week, I walked into the bank. I had a check I was going to cash, and in the banks here, we have lodgement machines, which means you don't have to go to the desk. You can walk up to one of the machines and you can lodge cash or a check, and it'll go directly into your account. And so I had this check in my wallet, and I took it out, and whatever way I had it folded, the crease of the check, or the crease on the check, had gone across the digits, the written digits of the amount. And so I put the check in, just thinking, it was going to be fine, and it was for €50.70. And so I went through it anyway, and then the amount came up. It asks you, is this the right amount? And the amount came up as €444,450.70. And I stood looking at it for like 10 seconds. I was trying to count all the fours, and I actually initially thought it was 44,000 because there were so many fours. And I was in shock. I was just going, shit. So anyway, it asked, is this the correct amount? So I stood there, and then I pressed yes, because in my head I was like, I'm rich, I could get away with this. And so I got a slip of paper out, and it said on it, my balance is unavailable. And so I walked out, and I called my dad, and I said to him, I told him what happened, because I wasn't sure what I should do. And he said, you have to go back and tell them, because, they're going to catch it anyway. And so I went back in, and I told the woman at the counter, I said, there's been a huge mistake on my account. And I thought it was 44,000, I told her that. And she said, that's fine. We would have caught it anyway, and it wouldn't have gone through. So she said, that'll be fine, it'll be fixed by this evening, so that was fine. So yeah, I got the sheet of paper anyway. I still have that, and I showed my dad and my brother, and they thought it was very funny, and so they framed it, and it's there in my room. time when I was rich, almost 500,000 in my account, through an error that I didn't even know was going to happen. So yeah, I could have taken all my money out and went to Australia, never came back. So yeah, I was rich, but not anymore. Yeah, also, I was thinking about doing a master's course. Since I have my degree in IT, I was thinking about going and doing a course in digital media. So basically getting a degree or a master's in what I'm doing now. With all design and stuff, but also learning new things that I don't know. And I think having the masters in that would really help me get a great job. Because at the moment, I don't know techniques. I design stuff, but I don't consider myself like a proper designer because I feel like a fraud. Because I just kind of make it up as I go. I know to myself what looks good, and I know to myself what looks bad. So if I do something, I'll think that looks good, and I'll show people, and they say that looks good. But if I don't see something I don't like, or I do something, I go, no, I don't like it. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like a fraud. Like I don't know techniques, and I don't know proper practices and stuff. So I think if I did that, it would help. It would teach me things I don't know. Plus, I have a bit of experience now, so that would go a long way. I can use Photoshop and I can use Illustrator, so I might have a bit of an edge or a bit of an advantage going into a course like that. It's just something I've been thinking about, and it's a long way now from now till September. But if I'm serious about it, I really need to start. Saving money to go and do it. I think I might go and do it up in Dublin. But who knows? I might decide near the time. Maybe I'll get a great job between now and then, and I won't need to. Who knows? Because I don't. Yeah, so I know this video was kind of random, and I'm like the master of. I'm like the master of random. Yeah. So I'm sorry about it being strange. I wasn't really sure what to talk about. If anyone has any ideas or any questions they want to ask me, feel free, because then I can talk about those. I love interacting with people who watch my videos. Like I love talking with people, because otherwise it's just me standing here in my room, like whispering to a camera. So I mean, please do get in contact with me, either on Reddit or on YouTube, because I do my best to respond to people and get involved in what you're doing too, because that's what people are made to do, connect, and I think it's just so much fun. So yeah, feel free to chat and tell me some jokes or ask me some questions, and I can answer them, and I will try and make a soft-spoken video for you guys. The people who asked, if that's something that people want to see, then let me know that. Or if you like these whispering videos, let me know. Yeah, right, I think I'm gonna go. Hopefully this wasn't the abomination I think it's going to be. Right, okay, goodbye.